Reports of an Oregon man's death were greatly exaggerated and very premature. While Tyler Chase was in rehab late last year, local officials notified his family of him passing. Thankfully for his relatives, Tyler was still alive and an apparent victim of an identified theft. Adrian Thomas reports.
Family of Tyler Chase say on September 11th, the Multnomah County medical examiner contacted them saying Chase had died of a drug overdose. Multnomah County admits it wasn't until December 18th they realized an error had been made and contacted Chase and his family the next day. 23-year-old Tyler Chase has been living in a recovery program for the last several months after struggling on the streets with substance abuse and not having contact with his family for several years. In an interview with Fox 12 Investigates, Chase says he learned of the issue when his food assistance benefits weren't active after he was approved for them in October.
I go to DHS and they asked me to enter my social security and everything. Like, all right, let's see if we can help you fix this. And then all of a sudden they started interrogating me. Like, oh, can we see your ID and all this? And I'm like, why do you need my ID and everything? So I give it to them. And then they just looked at me like confused as much as I was. Like, right here it says you are dead.
It was a shock to Chase, who still hadn't been able to track down his family. What Chase didn't know is that his family had received a formal death certificate, and this urn full of ashes that were actually a stranger's. Chase tells us on December 19th, officials from Multnomah County's medical examiner's office found him at the recovery center where he's living and admitted to the mistake they made in wrongfully declaring him dead. Chase tells us county officials informed him the man that was found dead in Portland had been carrying Chase's wallet that was believed to have been stolen from Chase at the recovery center.
So they find a paper ID of me that's smudged and everything. And they're like, okay, well, this is Tyler John Chase. So they put him down as me. And I guess then they notified the family protocol.
Chase and his family shared this screenshot from a FaceTime call with officials from the Multnomah County Medical Examiner's office showing him alive and well. The medical examiner's office sent a statement to Fox 12 Investigates admitting their mistake and promising a change in policy. It reads in part, quote, "We deeply regret that the misidentification happened. The misidentification occurred because the deceased person was carrying Mr. Tyler Chase's wallet and his official temporary Oregon driver's license. The medical examiner's office also launched a comprehensive review to identify any gaps in current practices and is working to implement an institutional change. Going forward, all individuals who are found with a temporary state-issued identification must also have fingerprints submitted for positive identification to ensure that this will never happen again."